Welcome to the Daily Influence, where our mission is to deliver a daily dose of positive influence that can uplift you personally or be shared within your sphere of influence. While not every episode may directly apply to your unique circumstances, we strive to provide insights and inspiration relevant to most people's daily, weekly, and monthly lives. Whether you are tuning in during the morning, noon, or night, the Daily Influence is here for you. Listen, share, and embrace the power of influence in your life.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Influence. And today I'm super excited to have Dan Origer of DJS Auto Service Center located in Schaumburg, Illinois, joining us. Dan and I have known each other for quite some time through the Schaumburg Business Association. We do a lot of networking together, connecting each other to people. Dan has serviced our car for us. He has had such a positive influence on so many people. So I am super excited to have Dan with us today. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure.
So, Dan, maybe you could tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to start spreading a positive influence and making a difference in the lives of so many others.
So how did I start off? I don't know. It's probably since I was a kid, really. I really found myself serving and taking the opportunity as a kid. People like needing their grass cut, or I would deliver papers. I would just find myself kind of in the service industry as a kid, and then getting the reaction from people of appreciating what I would do, and I would learn different ways to do it that they would be easier for them. Instead of throwing the paper at the curb, maybe put it by the front door, and then by then you find out, hey, you even get a better tip. So, basing upon how you feel off of what you feel from people, your customers, people you work with, you can take that and learn from that, or not. But you just, if you're trying to do something to make a difference and make people happy, you kind of listen to what you're doing.
Can you tell us about a specific moment or experience where you felt that you made a significant positive impact on someone's life?
And it goes back to being a coach, to be honest. The kids were like 12, 13 years old, and being their coach and just guiding them through their process as far as being there, understanding them. Some of them had challenges, and just being patient was a big part of what I felt like was going to be a good thing to do.
And I know you're really close to all your kids today, so I'm sure having that positive influence on them when they were young, in the sports, and then having you coach them has really helped grow them into the awesome humans that they are today.
Well, nothing means more than having, one of the kids you coach write a letter. It was really sweet.
How do you believe acts of kindness or mentorship or leadership can contribute to creating more positive and supportive community or workplace environment?
It comes through experience, I really think. If you've gone down trials and tribulations of yourself that you found and tripped and fell and learned, if you can spread that word of your experience and help others to not make those same mistakes, that becomes where they haven't had to go through as much stress, had to go through as much problems. And I feel like the advice and the opportunities we give in the workplace or people that we know, or just overall learning about people. We're in this chamber, we have one-on-ones, and we do become a little bit more personable in our relationships. And these other companies we work with become our friends. And then we go through and let them know our challenges that we had, or if it was about our kids and things that we did to share, to show them, what worked for me, and to share that to help them not make, maybe not a mistake, but maybe just a different way of looking at it that could be beneficial for them.
You're good at sharing your experiences with people that you know, and I can tell you like to teach, and by sharing areas that you may have failed in or somewhere that you learned along the way, you like to share that with others to help them grow.
Well, I want to mean something. I want to be able to let people know that I'm here for them. Again, I did mention when I was a kid serving, here I am today at 55 years old, still serving the community. I've had my own business for 30 years. The team that I have, the guys that they have an understanding of why I'm here. And it's truly not about the dollars. It's truly about the service, the confidence, and the people relying on us, that they trust us, and that truly becomes a bigger picture. And that's been my philosophy from the beginning.
In your opinion, why is it important for individuals to actively seek opportunities to spread positivity and uplift those around them?
There's a lot of things going on that are negative right now, and there's a lot of things you can't control. So I feel like people focus on things that maybe they can't control. It affects them in a certain way. But understand our circle is only the things that we can control. So if you feel like you're more kindness or positive and things like that, your circles will have that way. Not that the things that are around us aren't, they're not important, but you really can't control that. So I just feel like I'm a positive person every day. I make the most of every day, and just feel like I'd rather be in a situation of positiveness than, being around negativity. Nobody likes a negative, negative Nancy? Something like that.
How do you maintain that sense of positivity and motivation, especially when you are times of challenge or faced with negativity?
So a lot of my philosophy is I'm a now kind of guy. So I take every day, every phone call, every situation to the most of its ability. And truly that becomes a day-to-day quest, so that at the end of the day, you don't have any regrets. So I kind of have that now sensitivity. And so that's what pushes me.
What message or words of encouragement would you like to share with our listeners who aspire to make a positive difference in the world?
I feel like the more that you look into yourself to be positive, you attract people that are positive, or the people that want to get out of their own way, you have a better opportunity to help them. So the attraction becomes by them and their force. We all know that there's other things around us that can attract and unattract. And the positive side of it is very addicting. And if people don't see that, then you're truly helping.
Thank you for sharing all of that with us. If people want to get in touch with you or contact you, they need their car fixed or some advice, how can they reach you?
DJS Auto Service.net. We are located in Schaumburg. Phone number is 847-923-0780. But again, DJ's Auto Service, we have a nice website and some activities here in Schaumburg. We definitely give a lot of second opinions, just overall listening to people's transactions from places that they've gone to. A lot of times I could literally read the invoice and let them know that there maybe was some other options. We do a lot of repairs, and we can give a lot of knowledge and advice. So that's truly what we do, is we love to advise people options, and literally no pressure.
Are there any parting words you would like to leave with our listeners?
Positivity is addicting. Being around people that are positive makes life a lot more fun. And if you are having some car issues, we'd love that opportunity to help you.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you to our listeners for listening to another episode of the Daily Influence podcast. If you know someone or yourself would like to be a part of our podcast and share the positive influence that you've had, we'd love to hear from you. Please reach out to us. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Have a great positive day. Thank you.